Hello everybody, Game Bros here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Forza Horizon 5. It's another beautiful day here in Mexico, and if you watched the last episode, you will have seen how last time we were here, we built and customized this this 2002 Mazda RX-7, but this time around, we're gonna be doing a different car. It's much older, so it's an older car. So I think you'll find it interesting. So let me just pull it up here. So today we are gonna be doing, going all the way back here, the 1955 Chevrolet 150 utility sedan. So this thing has, believe it or not, a naturally aspirated 4.3 liter V8 that makes 180 horsepower and is rear-wheel drive. Now, even though the title is sedan, it only has 2 doors, but it's a 4-seater and actually quite spacious for a 4-seater. So, it's not too bad actually. It's the crazy thing. It's crazy because back then, for a 4.3 liter V8 and 180 horsepower, that's it. Like, not even 200, but I don't know. But so anyway, so we got some races to do today. Today, let me see what race we're doing. Okay, we did that one. Remember doing that one. Remember doing that one. We did that one. Did that one. Okay, so today we're doing this, the Descansar Dorado Sprint. So we'll do that, and then we will build this thing, see what we can do to it, have some fun. So yeah, rear-wheel drive. It's D-Class, which is standard production class. So as you can see, not too fast. I think it's an automatic. I think it's an automatic. I'm pretty sure. We'll see here in a second.
In 400 yards.
Yep, it's an automatic. So this thing's an automatic transmission. So believe it or not, this thing back in the 1950s and probably even the early 60s, this thing was used as a police car. Because even though it wasn't super duper horsepowered or anything like that, it still had enough power where it could, handle anything that was on the road at that time. So yeah, it's it has that old class speedometer where, like the speedometer is pretty much the entire dash here. But yeah, so got our first car from the 50s. I remember doing this car in Horizon 4. And Horizon 4, I had a Lamborghini engine in this thing, and it just sounded horrible. But here's the funny thing: it reminds me so much of a Bel Air. I mean, it reminds me so much of a Bel. I mean, I could look if you. Yeah, it's so Bel Air-like, but it's not a Bel Air. It's similar but different, So this episode's gonna be for you Chevy guys. If you're into these classic, Chevy cars, then this is gonna be a good day for you. So, yeah. This might be one of my oldest cars I have so far. Okay, come on, stop. Alright, here we go. Alright, yeah, so this is our first, this is gonna be our first rods and custom that we did, that we're gonna be building in this game. I believe my first route to custom in Forza Horizon 4 was, it was a Ford. It was a Ford 5-window coupe. I think it was a 1932 Ford 5-window coupe. It was, yeah, that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that one. Anyway, so yeah, routes to customs, common, D-Class. Ugh, not a big fan of D-Class. I think the only class lower than that is an E-Class. And I know Forza Motorsport 7 has an E-Class, which is worse than D-Class, right? So, I mean, Motorsport 7 was actually kind of funny sometimes because in that game, the Honda Odyssey, the van, is in that game. Yeah, but yeah, see, here's the thing. These cars of the 50s, they were big and heavy. These were some big, heavy cars. Like, when accidents happened, they were so heavy that lots of people died because they were being crushed by the car and everything. So, yeah, cars today aren't nearly as heavy as these big boys were. Yeah, but the 50s was the age of chrome and tail fins. Chrome and tail fins, which this car doesn't have. By the 60s, the tail fin craze had kind of fallen out. Nowadays you don't see many cars with tail fins on them nowadays. So let's see how we do. Oh, there's Ford 100 right there. There's another utility sedan. That's a Ford in front of me, I think. So, there it is. Yeah, this is gonna be a slow crawl. I can feel it. Oh, okay. But we're gaining. So how is it? Oh my god! You completely threw me off. It's so boaty. Such a boat of a car. He's got purple. He has purple ribs. Ha! He has purple ribs. It's hilarious. Okay. Oh, that's a Lincoln. I'm pretty sure that's a Lincoln. I want to say that's a Lincoln Zephyr, but I think that might be too old. That's definitely a Ford, though. It's either a Lincoln or a Ford. You know, since Lincoln is owned by Ford. That served him right, okay? He took that corner way too hot. Way too hot. And we still have, like, the stock 1950s brakes. So, I mean, you know what I always think is so cool about this game is that you can buy one of these, you know. This is basically how the car was, or more like it would have been, you know, straight off the line in 1950, 55 and everything. And yeah, so I mean, finding I don't even know how you would find one of these things today. And if you did one, they'd probably be worth a lot of money. You might find one in a junkyard somewhere, maybe. But here's the funny thing: this car is as stock as you can get it. I mean, like it was so stock that you had to actually pay to have like ashtrays installed in your car. And you know, for those of you who don't know this, smoking used to be allowed in cars. Now they don't recommend it. You know, smoking in cars, so they had ashtrays and everything. I do remember some cars from the 90s still had like the thing where you could smoke, like you could start smoking with it. Anyway, I don't know much about that because I don't smoke. But another thing was mirrors. You notice that this car has no mirrors. And that was another option. So if you wanted, you could have side view mirrors installed on your car, but they weren't part of like the stock package. So if you just bought the car, didn't get any options or extras. Yeah, the side mirrors were extra. You wouldn't think so, but yeah, the side mirrors on this thing were extra. So because we have the stock car, we don't have any side mirrors. Not that we use them anyway, but you know, so no side mirrors. No side mirrors. Yeah, it's real boaty. Real reminiscent of 1950s car culture. Or 1950s American car culture. So, yep. Oh, and also I just want to say this right now. Thank you whoever subscribed to my channel. Someone subscribed to my channel. I'm from 66 to 67 subscribers, so, you know, that makes me happy. Always happy to have more people on the channel watching my stuff. But this is episode 6 now. It's yeah. I'm already losing count. I'm like whenever I make one of these, I'm like, what episode is this now? So yeah, I mean, and it's not. I mean, this series is far from over. Far from over. We got lots of cars to get through, and then I know more likely they're gonna keep adding more cars to the game. So the 2018 Mini John Cooper Countryman All 4. Why would I want that? Why? I don't want that. Like, I'm not a fan of hatchbacks, but or minis, real. I'm not a mini guy. You would have thought that would have changed me if you know, spending like 3 years in Britain FH4, but no, I am not a mini guy. Mini is not my realm of expertise. Not my favorite cause in the world. So, yeah. Yeah, but you know, every now and then, you know, if you're lucky, you'll see a classic car from the 50s, 40s, maybe even 30s. If you're fortunate, you know, go down the road, you know, here where I live, and it's so crazy because it's always so cool. I've even seen a couple of Packards. Yeah, I've even seen a couple of Packards. That was crazy when I saw it. I'm like, that's a Packard. Where'd you get a Packard? So. New car collected, so let me just take care of that, even though it's not that really a great car. Yay, Mini! Woo! Say no one ever. Now, if you're a Mini fan, I have nothing against that. I'm just not, personally not. I'm not a big Mini person. Okay, so Fine Edition. I'll do that one only so I can get this skill point right here. Okay, so let us go fast travel to the Horizon Apex. Now let's upgrade this thing. Let's see what we can do. Improve the speed, improve the handle, improve the horsepower, improve the vroom vroom. So, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it's just so funny because, I mean, like maybe, you know, that amount of horsepower, you would expect, like today you would expect like 180 horsepower. You would expect that from a 1.8 or maybe like a 2-liter, straight four or a boxer 4, something like that. You would expect that from a car with that engine, but from a V8, no, you're thinking at least 400 horsepower. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, at least 4. I mean, if it's a V8, at least give me 400 horses. Come on. But anyway, so now we can, twin turbocharge this engine. So let's twin turbo. I do want to see what it sounds like maxed out and how much horsepower we can get to it. So let's throw in the better carburetors. Yeah, before we used fuel injection, we had carburetors. Nowadays, if you go to a little kid who's known nothing but Ferraris and Lambos all his life, and say, "You remember carburetors?" You'd be like, "What's a carburetor? What's that? Huh? Carburetor." So, anyway, let's see, 420. Sounds cool. I will admit that sounds cool. But let's see what we got. So we have the Simulator V8. That's 1017. I know what that's like 1040 something. That's like 1100. That's 1500. And oh my god! What? What? Oh my god. Okay, twin turbo 7.4 liter V. You can have an 1800 horsepower. My god. Wow. Dang. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm not complaining. That is awesome. Look at the drop. Okay, this is stock. Okay, actually, it's just. I think it might even be better. Oh no, it's like, okay. Here's stock suspension. This is the. It just drops. Just boom, boom, boom. Oh my god, this is totally lowrider now. Okay, man, this is crazy. Wow, and it's under 3,000 pounds. So. I'm still shocked. I really am. So yeah, so that brings us up to A class, all-wheel drive. 10 speed, yes. This, and let's see, race tires. Okay, so we have 235s available. 235 rear and 235 front. All right. 16-inch rims. 16-inch rims. And okay, so we do have some bumpers. So we have so that's just the Chevrolet removed the front bumper. And I think it's same thing on on the back. This is just the Forza lip, and then this this is. I mean, I can live with this. Yeah, this is definitely making our own little hot rod. Oh my god! Oh, listen to that! Listen to that! Listen. Okay, man, I'm in love. I'm in love. Okay, so 55, 45, that's the balance. Oh, man. Okay, so, yeah, so, I mean, it was 3,300 and we brought it down to 3,000. So, yeah, but wow. I'm still just, like, quaking in my boots here. This is crazy. I mean, I was sort of... the 1,500 horsepower, the 8.0 to V8, that was expected. The 1,700 horsepower V8, that was not expected at all. I mean, typically that engine goes in like an off-roading car or something like that. So, but anyway, you know, I'm not complaining. You know, the more horsepower, the better, in my opinion. So anyway, so let me get this finished. Let's tune this bad boy. So, I mean, you can make a pretty mean dragster out of this thing. You can make a pretty mean dragster. So, let's see, 6.4 times 0.4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can make a really good drag. I mean, and I'm not going for drag racing. I'm going for road racing. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you can make a killer drag tune with this thing, especially with that much horsepower. Whew. Okay, so 571.3. 314.3 times 0.55 plus 314.3 equals 1,005. 1,005. Come on, get there. No, we went past it. 1,005. Okay, that's good enough for me. Alright, then let's do the rear springs. So because it's such a huge difference for the ride height, I think I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't think I'm gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with the ride height because it's like a couple inches in difference, and typically you can't. I typically like to have my ride height be the same in both the rear and in the front, but you know, you can't always have everything you want, kids. I'm sorry. Sorry, I had you learn it the hard way. Okay, so 879. Bring it down. 79. Okay. Yeah, so like this can go up to... Oh, wait. No, we can bring it up to 5.5. We can bring it up to 5.5. Okay. Alright. That might look a little weird, but I'll do it. Alright, so 19 times 0.55 plus 1 is going to be 11.5, and then 19 times 0.45 plus 1 is going to be 9.6. Okay, then 11.5 times 0.6 is going to be 6.9, and then last is 0.5, going to be 5.8. Alright, and then brakes. So I'm going to bring it down to 45. Now gearing. So top speed of 288 miles an hour, or at least it says on that chart. So let's bring it down to, so we have 199.2. Come on, give me at least 250. There we go, 268.2. That's awesome. 268.2. Okay, yeah. So 268.2. Let's see if we can fine-tune that a little bit. 260. Okay, now we're leaving it there. Okay, so then let's bring that down to 62. That's gonna be 75. Let me see. That is gonna be 93. 3. This is gonna be 11. This is gonna be 36. This is gonna be 66. This is gonna be, let's see, 1909. Okay. 209. This is gonna be 73. And this is gonna be 397. Alright, there we go. So let's see here. So after everything, We have a 0 to 60 of almost 3 seconds, a 0 to 100 of 5.4 seconds, at a top speed of 268.2 miles per hour. Okay, so let's see, road racing. Yeah, wouldn't it be crazy? So there's only one engine in the game that's more powerful than this. That, to my knowledge, so far, you know, playing the game and everything, and that is the there's the 7.2 liter V8 with twin turbos can give you 1,876 horsepower. That's the only engine in this game that has more horsepower. You know, top speed, good all around, yada yada yada. So once again, if you guys want to download the tune to this, please be my guest. It's right here for you. It's under Road Racing S2. All right. Okay. So before we set out, we gotta find a killer paint job for this thing. Oh man. So yeah, no, we're not doing the cab. Come on, don't tell me you don't have. Ooh, I like those rims. I like those rims. My favorite one actually might be. No, I don't like those. I don't like those. Let's. But I don't like. But I like it more than that. So. Yeah, we'll just do this one. We'll do this. You know, this hot rod flaming design. So, come on. Come on. Save it and let me be on my way. So, yeah, here it is. This is our... Oh, it says Hoonigan. It says Hoonigan. Yes, this is it. This is our fully built Chevrolet 150 utility sedan. So, let's take it out for a spin. Oh my god, it looks so good. See, I will say I love classic hot rods like these. Oh man, like classic hot rods of the 1950s. Like 30s, 40s, and 50s are like the ideal hot rod cars. Okay, so before we take this thing out for a spin, let's see what race we're doing. Okay. So we're doing the Estadio Circuit, which I believe that one is smack dab in the middle of the map. So the Estadio Circuit, which is right here. Okay. Let us go. Oh, my dog came to visit me. Hi, Kai. How you doing? Okay, get back on the road. Get back on the road. Back on the road. Back on the road. There it is. Okay. See, that's what I love. I love seeing the supercharger in action. Because you can see the little switch go up, you know, turn when you swivel when you change a gear, like when it opens and everything. Like if we slow down. See, it opens, and it opens and closes, and that is so cool to watch. That is awesome to watch. So I mean, at the end of the day, oh my god! Whoa! This thing just completely spun out. But I love this car a lot more than I did in Forza Horizon 4, solely because of the engine swap. Seriously, oh my god, this thing is awesome! Whew. Okay. Oh man, yeah. So customization, like I said, it's poorly lacking. It was pretty much the same as it was in Forza 4, but I mean. Still, I think this thing looks actually pretty cool. This thing looks pretty cool. This thing looks awesome. This thing looks great. Like, oh man, I want it for real life. In real life, right now. Now listen, guys, just prepare for me to say that every time I'm in a video. Just prepare for me to say I want this car in real life, because that's how it's gonna be. I want this car in real life. Alright. This thing's awesome. I know I keep saying it's awesome, but it's just awesome. I feel like it's still a little bit boaty, but you know, I have to remember this is still from the 1950s, so. It's from the 1950s, so, you know. Still gotta retain that 50s charm, you know what I mean? Go by the street scene outpost. Yeah, see, now I'm so used to driving on the the left side of the road because of Forza Horizon 4. So used to it now. Crazy.
Turn sharp left.
Alright, this is Estadio Circuit.
You have arrived at your destination.
Okay. Let me get to the camp first. I'm thinking, no, go away. Yeah, so there's no indications that it's, too difficult to handle yet. Yeah, I say yet because, even with the upgrades, it still would have been nice if we could have put side mirrors on our car, driving it on modern roads and everything nowadays. Now, see, it's so funny because I'm using this headset to listen to the game and everything because otherwise the game will be blurring out to my mic and everything, and that'd be atrocious. And I have this mic and I keep acting like I'm talking through the mic, but I'm not talking through this mic. It's... Anyway, oh, there's the Bone Crusher. I finally, hilarious story. I just got that last night in Forza Horizon 4. Yeah, after 3 years, I finally got my hands on the Bone Crusher. Okay, you have faster acceleration. Okay, no, that wasn't according to plan. Oh, the Impala. The classic Impala. I love the classic Impala. But I will beat, even though it's another Chevy, I will beat you. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I won't beat you. Yeah, it's definitely not easy to handle. But I still think I can get at least a top 3 position. Oh, past the Hoonigan Bel Air and the stock, well, the regular Bel Air. Game Bros takes the lead in his awesome Chevy 150 utility sedan that can't be beat. Alright, come on, baby. Note to self, silence phone when you record. I always forget about that. Yeah, I get so many scam callers now. Oh my god, I get scam likelies every day. It's just like, leave me alone. I want to keep my life in one piece, thank you. Oh, they're catching up. But will it be enough? Who knows? It just might. Never underestimate drive guitars, even at lower levels like highly skilled. Yeah, but sometimes as a car person, the bar finds sometimes offend me because I'm like, who in their right mind puts cars like these in a barn and a reason behind? Then again, I guess, you know, back in the day, a car like this, you know, wasn't worth that much to anyone, really. No one ever would, you know, even give it a second thought. How are they supposed to know that decades later, you know, people would love old cars like these? And right there, I oversteered. And there it is. We win. The 150 utility sedan takes it for the win. So I say it's a pretty good car. I'll give this an A-. I'll give this an A- on the scale because, for one, horsepower on this thing is amazing. Two, it didn't kill me. And three, I mean, like I said, it's a 1950s Chevy at the end of the day, but I still think it handles pretty well for a 1950 Chevy. And it sits comfortably right at 3,000 pounds. So yeah, definitely. For sure, if you guys want to buy this car, pick it up, use this tune, or not, upgrade your cars wherever you want to upgrade your cars. So yeah, I mean, I think this was a very, very, very pleasant drive. So with that said, everybody, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video and you liked it, make sure to smash that like button. Any help you can get. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I always make me feel good about myself when, you know, when I get subscribers. Tells me I'm doing the right things. And yeah, so that's a wrap. So until next time, guys. Game Bros out.